Welcome back to Fulfillment Key, and today we're going to be talking about Fundrise. I know I haven't made a video of Fundrise in quite a while. I haven't made a video in general in quite a while, but a lot of people have been asking in the comments saying that they want another video on Fundrise and, just closed end funds in general. So I thought it would be a good idea to just put out another video on Fundrise and give you guys an update of what my portfolio is doing so you guys can go ahead and figure out what you guys want to do in terms of your portfolio and whether or not you want to invest in Fundrise. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So this is important for us to look at because this is the net returns and the value of the portfolio. I went ahead and highlighted the April 22nd, 2022 because I thought it was close to a year from now, but I couldn't get the little cursor to go over it at the right exact spot, so I put it on April 22nd, 2022. However, we see the highest point is around towards the end of 2022, and then there's a huge dip, which was in their investment products. They had an appreciation dip, and then it went back up slightly over time. We see that the two different sets of real estate that they allowed me to invest in Fundrise was the growth real estate and the income real estate. The growth real estate went up about 2.1%, and it's most of the portfolio. And the income real estate's about 10% of the portfolio, and it had 5.8% in net returns. Now, these are not great numbers by any means, especially when we're looking at the terms of, 3 total years. Like, that is a not so great return over 3 years. However, we have to realize that real estate markets are cyclical, and it's important to understand that now interest rates are really high. So when they do drop eventually, the the values of the real estate will go up, just kind of like a seesaw. But right now it's important to understand that if you're getting into Fundrise, you need to come into it understanding that there may be a little bit more of dips before we see the upside. And I'm going to go ahead and get into some of the numbers of the returns, the dividends, and the appreciation in the next slide. So as we can see here, for 2023, we're halfway into the year, so we're looking at about $40.23 in net returns. Now we have a negative appreciation of about 56 cents. And when we're looking at this, we see that in 2022, the portfolio took a huge hit in appreciation. Well, previously, 2021, we had a large amount of appreciation, and some, we can see the net dividends. However, 2022, not so great. And 2023, we're kind of on a higher trajectory in terms of dividends, but appreciation, not all the way there. So important for us to know, important for you to know when you're investing in Fundrise that you're okay with these kinds of swings. Not the greatest returns, like I said. You might see better returns in closed end funds, which I'll be making a video of next week. But important for you to know if you're investing in Fundrise, although I think now is a good time to get into it. So finally, let's look at my thoughts on Fundrise. Should you invest? What do you think about it? Well, here's what I think. So when we're looking at it over the term of 3 years, it's about $352.36 in net dividends over 3 years. Now, that is not a crazy number by any means. However, it's important to know that my portfolio, I invested a little bit at the end of each year, at least like 1,000 or two, and then the next year 1,000 or two. So those net dividends have gone up. I think a better analysis of this would be during the end of this year. But also it's important to know that, right now everything is going down. So if you're investing now, it's a better time to get in than when I did, when things were a lot higher, because now we have higher interest rates and the property values are lower. So that is probably why we saw the negative appreciation of about $11.73 over these 3 years. And we did see that when we broke it down, there was like 2021, which was a lot higher, and then 2022, which dipped a lot, and now we're in 2023. For you guys, I don't know what your allocation is of your Fundrise portfolio, or if you're even in Fundrise at all, but mine is 21% fixed income, 37% core plus, 35% value add, and 6.4% opportunistic, which is essentially like very low value properties with high yields, but like maybe they have higher vacancies and other things that Fundrise will invest in for you as an eREIT. Now, if you're going to invest in Fundrise, I think it's important to understand what your goals are. If you want real estate exposure, which it's always good to have in a proper portfolio, and are you okay with negative appreciation? Because $11.73 is not a lot of negative appreciation, but a lot of people want to see a lot of appreciation when they're investing in an eREIT or one of these digital companies which invest in these real estate projects for you and existing real estate um, existing real estate investments for you. So it's important to understand that's totally up to you. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you think that you're willing to wait it out 5 to 10 years, I would say that you could, and it would not be a bad play. However, it's all dependent on your goals and what you want to do. Will I be putting more money into Fundrise is a question that I got on the last video. So I will be saying that I will be investing about another $5 or $10,000 into Fundrise in the next couple of months, just because I see that now that there is the negative appreciation happened in 2022, and now we're seeing not so much negative appreciation. I think it may be the right time to put more money in, but that is my own advice for myself. I think you should do your own due diligence, and this is just kind of an overview of my Fundrise portfolio, and do with that information what you will. But yeah, that is the total overview of my Fundrise portfolio. I wanted to do a little quick short video, and thank you guys for watching. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'd love to reply and give my 2 cents on what I think about Fundrise. But that's all. Subscribe for more videos, like the video, and thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.